Hi, I'm back today with Dr. Anthony Kleinsmith, the owner, the founder, the the formulator for Innovate, a company that whose products have been around for 30 plus years. Dr. Kleinsmith has written numerous books on the subject of colostrum because he is a very renowned expert in that field. So he's here today to talk with us about another product. Thanks, Dr. K, for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. So I want us to talk today about LimuZ. First of all, how many times have we heard this pronounced LimuZ? I mean, everybody that talks to, I wish I could write down all the pronunciations I've heard, but I know what they're talking about. I'm going to, in a nutshell, throw out what it is. Limu is from the seaweed Laminaria japonica, a powerful mother's milk from the sea. And Z is for zeolite. Dr. Kleinsmith treats it in a very special way to make it bioavailable for us, to help it to go through the system in the way that it should, and taking out, I call it taking out the trash. And the six stands for meaning that there is colostrum that is in the product. It is the whole food base that is in the product for a specific purpose. A small amount, but the amount that's needed for that. So, Doc, from there, would you take off with us and tell us why LimuZ6 would be possibly your third item that you would take with you to a deserted island and that I would have in my basement for the tsunami?
Okay. I want you to do something for me real quick. Take a deep
Okay.
breath and release, right? You just breathed in toxins.
I'm sure.
Okay. So the reason why I built LimuZ is so that we could, one, feel it, right? There's no stimulants in it whatsoever. But it was also designed because everything out there has a positive or a negative ion. If you walk along the beach, that negative ion is what makes you feel good walking on the sand, right? And you just feel good. But when you're stressed, when you have anxieties, when you have different things that are going on, those are the positive ions. I know it's kind of a backwards kind of a look, but you have a positive and negative. What I wanted to do is how do we attract the positive that's already inside, right? Those are the things that are bringing us down, and grab them, pull them out, and get rid of them. But at the same time, allow different other pieces that are found within LimuZ to actually build up, right? And kind of take the place of that negativity and bring positivity with it. So we have a whole lot of folks out there who, when they take Limu, the less water, the more potent it becomes, right? And what we're finding is that a lot of folks that are cognitive, that as we get older, we maybe slow down a little bit. It helps to put that back more into a balanced state, right?
God.
But it also grabs different things. Our brains have a tendency to capture a lot of that heavy metals, toxins, and buildup. And we get that brain fog going on, especially as we get older, right? Well, if we can reduce that, all right. And especially if you're in a tsunami or the world is done craziness out
Crazy.
there, you want to be as focused as you possibly can. Yes, you want to eat. That's where the colostrum comes in. Yes, you want to have a healthy enteric immune system. That's where GB6 comes in. But there are factors with LimuZ as well to keep you focused, to keep your mind cognition working. And if something like a huge tsunami comes along, it brings a lot of junk in the air that we've just breathed in. Well, let's get rid of that stuff and then let's build on the vacancies that the negative left and build it back with positive.
Super. I love that's a perfect illustration, all in a nutshell, and then combine that with the colostrum and GB6. And for me, that is the perfect
Well, and the
picture
beauty of it
of
on
how
that island, now you're just catching some rays, right?
That's true. That's true. That's all you need at that point. And we do have our Ultimate Health Box that gives everyone a week of that for a very reasonable cost.
Yep.
So I'll post that information below. Or if you're getting this and you're already purchasing, you know how to get it and to share it with others. So I think we've covered our deserted island, and I think we're in good shape now. And I appreciate so much you coming on. I feel like that gets us all set to be ready for whatever might come in the days ahead.
Absolutely.